All right, take two. So when you first see this video, this is actually another try and attempt. Um, I should have put my phone on don't disturb or whatever, but it's all good. It's all good. So let me start this again. My name is Grand Status. That's my, another alias name of mine. I won't put my real name out there. For those of you that may know me, you know my real name. Please don't put that on the comment, because this ain't that type of party. I don't have anything to hide. I just want to keep it real. So I'm going to make a video today about why I'm going from local back to OTR. But I want to put a brief disclaimer really quick. Nothing that I'm going to say is in place to disrespect, harm, or anything, or bring a disgrace to the company or the account. It's just an opinion. It's my opinion, and I'm not trying to bring disgrace upon anything or anyone. It's just me saying my opinion. I know I see some videos, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm subscribed to a lot of you guys that you go through these little rants and you say the companies. That is not me. I love this company, Warner. I do. Only been here for a little over 6 months, and you know, I just want to put that out there. Nothing. I'm not driving right now. I'm waiting on a load. The truck is not on. Just put that out there because I don't want nobody trying to come at me sideways. So I just want to get straight to the point, because somebody probably need to hear this. Some of y'all probably thinking this in your mind. All right. Before coming to this company, I was a over the road trainer with CR England. I know, boom. Some of y'all feel that way, and you are entitled to feel that way. But I don't care what nobody says. CR England was that company. I was in a position where I was working at a career. I was working in a youth challenge organization, funded by the National Guard, and I loved it. I really thought that would be a career that I would stay in and that I would retire from, working for the state, working for the Department of Military Affairs. I mean, I just thought that that's where I was going to be at until I doggone retire. Well, guess what? That's not how the cookie crumbles. Financially, when you get paid from the state, they dictate per your, and you see I'm slowing down, they dictate per your position description how you can get paid and how you should get paid. So when you get paid once a month, and yes, I was getting paid once a month. So just money managing and just things adding up, y'all, I just couldn't. It became me living paycheck to paycheck. I have friends that will, after work they'll go have a good time, and I'm not saying life is not about having a good time, but I'm saying, y'all, I rarely was financially able to just go out and just have a good time here and there. I'm never, I'm not a teenager anymore, so it's not even something that has to be consistent. So just that right there, not being able to do too much, but basically just put gas in my car and food in the refrigerator, but just not, y'all. It got old real fast. So I just want to put that out there. I couldn't do that anymore. So I decided to make the decision. So CR England hit me up, and I'm not gonna get into that. I'll do that in another video. But CR England hit me up, boom, 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 did that time with them. I had a student, and we actually was bringing some oranges from California, and we had to come here. And that's when I started looking around, and I saying, dang, I could possibly be coming home every single day working with Warner. It was a seed that planted, and that thing started growing. So I was like, man, I'm gonna just call a Warner recruiter. Man, that recruiter was telling me sweet nothings in my ear. Sweet nothings in my ear. So, just like, a damsel in distress. You sure? You sure that's what? You sure? You sure? So I just fell for the kicks and giggles, and yeah. So, like I said, I don't have nothing against the company. I love the company. I don't even have nothing against the account. To each his own. To each his own. So let's get right into it. You know, why am I going from local to OTR? All right, to help me get straight to the point, I took the liberty into writing some of this down, you guys. So it's some of you may ask the question, okay, is it financial? Is it a financial reason why you're going from local to OTR? Is they not paying you? Well, I'm on the Walmart account, and like I say, ain't nothing wrong with the Walmart account. To each his own. To each his own. To each its own. Okay. Probably about the highest I brought in, because I started off working overnight. Probably about the highest amount that I brought in, um, and without sugarcoating. And when you work overnight, you're getting 50 CPM. So I probably brought in 1,200, 1,300. Before taxes, of course. Somebody probably wouldn't believe me, but when you break down, that's a lot of working. And overnight, it's a lot of meat and produce. I never had to pull or take no dry load. Again, that's when I started with the account. So I'm more than sure that things change. And that, y'all, the money was going good. And I was used to driving at nights because when you have a student, and you're driving over the OTR, chances are that trainer is going to be that one driving overnight. So driving overnight wasn't even an issue with me. What became the issue was, it became a lot of times where I would come in and I'm sitting probably about the longest I sat, y'all, waiting on a load to be ready was probably about 4 hours. And that night that I had to, let me just put something, that night that I had to wait 4 hours, I was actually forgot about. And I was sitting in the truck and I had to go in and I didn't get disrespectful. However, I said, hey, I'm gonna just keep it like this because I don't want it to be no gray area. Again, I'm not bad mouthing the account. I'm not doing that, and I will not do that. All I'm saying is, you can't help what's ready or not. That's one thing that I miss about being OTR. You had appointments. Now was every time that I went to a certain place to pick up the load, was it ready? Come on, you guys. Of course it wasn't ready. So I'm used to that. Have I ever had to sit at a place and wait? Yeah. And I also got detention pay. I'm gonna leave that right there. But so it's like I'm used to sitting somewhere, especially OTR. I remember one time I took a load to Idaho and I sat there for like a week because it wasn't no load to get me out of Idaho. Of course I got layover pay when I was with CR England. I'm just saying, like, I'm used to, and it's a lot of things that I can name. I just want to put it out there. I'm used to loads not being ready. But when you work in a local account, and I can't speak for every local account, I'm talking about this account. When you're on let's say, like my last schedule was 21 to 09, and I'm coming in, and I'm making my day and getting my rest appropriate, for me to come to work at 9, and I get here, and I have to wait, and I'm speaking about this night, okay? Did I have to wait every night? No. Am I saying that every time I walk my happy butt in, if somebody should be handing me a paper? No, I am not saying that. And if you take that like that, you have a choice. And if you choose to take that, then that's all up to you. I'm just being an adult about the situation, all right? Let's keep everything appropriate because somebody need to hear this, all right? But on this particular night, if I've prepared my sleep pattern from the food I eat or whatever off of me coming to work at 9 and being able to run, and if you're local and you're coming home every night, I don't care what you say, it's inevitable. You're going to plan certain days, whether it be appointment, if you have children, take the children to school or pick them up from school. You're going to have some type of life outside of working if you're local. Some people, they don't have no life, so they don't care if they sit and they'll go to sleep in the truck and blah, 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 blah. It's fine. It's okay. It's great. It's okay. It's totally fine. I'm not bothered. I got an app. It's totally fine. It's cool. Whenever you guys get something ready, hit me up on the Qualcomm. I'm here. Some of you cool with that. But for some of us that come to work and you're ready to work and you're ready to, I don't come to work to be sitting around. I don't do that. I don't care who you are. I don't care who you are. When the going gets rough and it becomes repetitive, that's a seed that can be planted too, and that can subsequently have somebody to look elsewhere. And again, I'm not bad mouthing the company. The account. The account is cool. What may work for you may not work for me, and what may not work for me may work for you. I hope I said that right, because I'm not going to say it again because I think I confused myself. But anyway, so it would just come sometime, you guys, to where it's just, maybe if I started off with this account, driving trucks, maybe, I wouldn't feel the way that I feel. But when you spend a whole year OTR and you come with something like this, you guys, um, hold on, I just thought of something else. Hold on. It'll make you feel some type of way. So let's jump right into it. Um, the DOT clock. Like I said, when I come to work, I'm ready to start my time. Um, let's say you get your load. Let's say you come in, 2100, and you get your load. Whatever miles. It don't even matter about the miles, right? Of course, first thing you should do is what? Come on, you guys. You know the answer. I'm waiting on it. Let me do you like Dora. What's the answer? Your pre-trip, people. You gotta do your pre-trip. Come on, do your pre-trip. Do your proper pre-trip on your trailer. This, that, and the third. So you do that. You get that out the way. But when you're on this local account, you have to. Let me scratch this out because this has something to do with the. You see, I'm writing all this down, you guys, because it'd be some videos where some people be just blah, 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 and maybe some of you watching this may feel like that, but I'm trying to get straight to the point. I'm going to try to make this video under 20 minutes. Yes, I said it. And I used to do public speaking, so don't try me. So you start your clock, and this local account, you have to do deliveries to Walmarts or Sam's. Y'all, when you start your clock, that's what it is. Ain't no reverse. It ain't none of that extraness, right? So let's say you get to your first Walmart, if you will, and you got somebody that's moving slow. Or even worse, they're not ready yet. Or even worse, all the dock doors are blocked. Your time is ticking and ticking and ticking and ticking. Let's say you get inside the building and you waiting to be unloaded. The time is ticking and ticking and ticking and ticking and ticking. And guess what? So that if you get held up, let's say you got 3 stops. If you get held up at your first stop, you can already expect boop, 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 everything else to go like that. So just put that in your mind. So that's one thing that kind of bothered me was, and it bothers everybody that's local. That time clock, man. As soon as you start, it's not just worrying about one thing. You can have one load, but you got to go to multiple stores, so you're trying to just get it. And I know that everything is not supposed to be perfect, you guys, but all I'm saying is that adds a lot of pressure. Why do it add a lot of pressure? Because you're trying to get back on time. Should you try to do that every time? No. But most of the time you are trying to get back on time because it gives me next to my next point, because you are a slip seat driver. You're a slip seat driver. On this particular account, you are a slip seat. What is slip seat? For some of you that do not know what slip seat is, that basically means that when you are on shift, someone's off. And when you are off, someone's on. In the same truck, and there's 2 people assigned to the same truck. And so if you get back late, let's say you get back an hour, maybe an hour and a half late, now you holding up that next person, because technically, let's say you get back 3 hours, 4 hours late, then they may take the extra, step to put that person in another truck. But who's to say it's going to be an available truck? Who's to say? So now I'm holding up. It's like a domino effect off of one person move. I'm telling y'all, and I don't care who you are, even OTR, because somebody done held you up or something like that. And like I said, this is just my opinion. Was it one day that this happened? No. It became repetitive. I could have been on the road, and it could have been somebody holding me up, and that messed up my day or whatever like that. Crap happens. I understand that, people. So I just want to make that clear. If something happens, all I'm saying is that's something that was just like, boop, another seat. And you got to share this truck with this person. So it's like, if you got a slip seat partner that don't like to share, that thinks the company truck is theirs, you got to deal with them sitting there telling you how they feel about the truck and all this other stuff like that. And then it'll have you like, yo, the truck is filled, it's ready. Just get in the truck, bro. I'll contact you if I'm running late. Other than that, whatever. I'll find out when I get there. If it's something crazy happen, I'm gonna let you know. Something crazy happened, let me know. You may run across somebody that's just being mad extra, and that's one thing about it. I'm not gonna get into that, but some people be thinking that these company trucks are theirs, and don't nobody got time for that. Load availability. I think that goes into what I started off saying. not a lot of times the loads are available. That's why I say ain't nothing wrong with the account. There's nothing wrong with the company. It's just when it becomes repetitive, you guys. When it becomes repetitive. I don't come to work to just keep sitting around and keep sitting around and keep sitting around because guess what, you guys? I don't care what nobody say. Everybody, if I had somebody at the house that had a job and was doing this because I'm single, and not throwing that out there, I'm just stating my situation. So I live alone. So if I had somebody at the house that was working and was splitting bills with me, no, it wouldn't be a problem. But when you are, when you are an adult, take care of yourself, you start seeing financially how some of this stuff is just like, come on, bro. And then it makes your money not consistent, not consistent. I don't care what nobody say. If you're a truck driver, you're not going to allow yourself to stay in a financial bind. You know what you're going to do? You're going to go to another place and find where you are treated or where you can make some more money. So I don't care what nobody say about that one. And subsequently, you guys, that's what's going to have me, and I'm going to close it. That's why I decided to return back OTR. I made the decision to stay with Warner because, like I said, I love this company. I love how they treat their drivers. I know how to, work well. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one of those truck drivers that say, oh, if I'm not, satisfied right here, if I'm not satisfied, because you do got some truck drivers that just keep moving and moving and moving. It may be somebody smart ass like, ain't that's what you doing? No, it is not. No, it is not. Because before I made this decision, like I said, I came to this company and to this, this company as well as this account as an OTR trainer. I came to this company as an experienced driver. I applied for a trainer, and nobody was helping me out with that within this company. I kept being told, hold off, hold off, hold off. Like I said, I was on overnights. It don't look like it's nighttime to you. So I tried morning shift, 8 to 8. The lows wasn't really there. I've been told sometimes to go home. Nah, y'all think I'm playing. And then that's when you try to figure out what's going on, and when you try to do what's best for you, you guys, and I can't speak for everybody else, it just doesn't work for me. It doesn't work for me. And I'm not going to do like some people do, get mad. When you have the privilege to have a company that have multiple accounts that may fit you and may help you, I highly advise some of you guys to exercise that and do what works for you, you guys. That's all I got. My load just came through. This is my last day working with this account, and I'm still gonna do it. I'm still gonna work my butt off and do what I have to do, and get it there and get it done. I gotta hurry up because guess what? I got a slip seat person that needs this truck later on tonight. So without further ado, I'm gonna end this video, and I'm going to get my second round of loads because it's my second time in the day. I had a local route, that one. Look forward to some more videos. If you see this video, if it helped you, whatever situation you're going through, because it really don't matter what local. If you drove OTR and you're on a local account right now, you may feel some type of way as far as like, man, I really miss back going OTR. Do what works for you. Don't ask somebody's opinion. If you have a feeling or inclination in your heart, or if you're married or whatever like that, if your wife don't support you or husband don't support you, that ain't real love. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody say. Because if you made it this far as a truck driver, they already accepted who you are. And if they can accept the bills being paid, they should expect what comes with it. So I hope nobody feel, no type of way with the video. I'm not angry. I'm not disappointed or anything like that. I just came to the conclusion with all the trying to make this account work for me. I'm just to the point where it doesn't work for me, and I need to seek another route, and that may be going OTR. I'm going to do another video Wednesday when I am assigned to my truck, so I can proceed with going OTR. I'm excited. I'm not going to lie because this time around I don't have anything or anyone holding me back, and I will discuss that in another video. So until next time, like Trucker Brown say, don't do drugs. I always say that in my other Facebook thing that you guys don't know about, but I always promote for you not to do drugs and to keep your nose clean, do what's right. Warner is a good company. If you're on a particular account and you see that it doesn't work for you, Go ahead and talk to your driver manager, driver manager, driver liaison, fleet manager, whatever, driver placement, and find out what works for you. It's really a good company. You're going to find the account that works for you. So until next time, my people, this is Grand Status GS Express signing off. I will see y'all back to the money.